Welcome to today's video. I thought today I'd talk to you a little bit about how TJ Paint and Decorating got started. We're going quite a way back. 1989, I was fitting sunroofs for a garage in Borden, and my mate came to me, who was working for a paint and decorating, small family run paint and decorating business, and said, can you give me a hand? They just got the job to decorate the new McCarthy and Stone headquarters in Byfleet. And I said, yeah, I'll give you a hand for a couple of weeks. So went to my boss, asked him if I could have a couple of weeks holiday. He said yes. Started with my mate, and he was working for, like I say, a small decorating company in East Horsley, just outside Guildford. There was Bernie, the boss, his son and his mate, so there's a little team of two there. And then me and my mate Wayne, we made up the other team of two. So that's how I started. Just did a couple of weeks. As with anything you enjoy, and I did enjoy it, it was a great laugh. Really enjoyed the banter, the blokes on the site. It was just, never experienced anything like it. So basically never went back to fitting sunroofs, and stuck with the decorating. So I stuck with Bernie for a couple of years, and then for some reason I went my separate ways. I worked for a couple of local building firms. Their decorators attached to their building. That's how it sort of used to be. It's not quite like that anymore, but you'd get on with a building firm and you would end up doing the decorating side of things. So I did that. Then about 1993, we had a bit of a recession. I was on with a firm, and a lot of the self-employed blokes, one-man bands, were coming onto our firm because there wasn't a lot of their work going around for their customers. They were sort of olderish blokes, probably about the same age as I am now, about sort of mid-50s, and they still had customers that wanted work doing occasionally, but because they were working during the week, they never had the time. So I said, well, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go do your jobs for you. So because I was young, wanted the money, had a family to support, 3 kids, 4th one on the way. I went and did their work for their customers during the weekends, and then, as with all things, the jobs got a little bit bigger, especially in the summer when the outside exteriors were about. There's a lot more work to be done, so it sort of got from, I was taking a Friday and a Monday off, and then anyway, word got round and I was working for maybe 5 or 6 of these blokes, and it was enough to keep me in work. So it worked quite well. I was getting work, I was keeping the one-man band blokes, their customers happy, and it worked quite well. And in the meantime, I was doing my own advertising for my own work, and I grew my sort of little business from there. I found it worked really well. So I was doing that up until 2005, and for one reason or another, I got a bit fed up with it. So I decided that I'd take a break. So left the decorating. Still left the business running, but left decorating. Went to work for builders merchants as a rep, which I really enjoyed. So I worked for Covers, Build Base, did a week with Dewsons, and then got offered a job with Travis Perkins as an assistant manager. So took that because it was better than a sales rep, but sort of another step up. Took that, and that was all right. But then I soon realised that being a rep was quite enjoyable, because as long as you hit your sales figures for the month, you pretty much got left alone. You could do what you want. You could go out and see customers, take them to breakfast, put it on expenses, and you're pretty much left to your own devices, as long as I say you're hitting those sales targets. Whereas being stuck in a branch, you pretty much have to deal with everybody that comes in, and that's not so much fun. The majority of the people, builders and that, were lovely, great, had a good laugh from them, but there was a few that you just, when they walked in, your heart just sank and you thought, oh God. Anyway, I had a particular week where I just thought, is this it? Is this what I've got to look forward to for the rest of my life? I want a very what's the word I'm looking for? Wasn't something I was looking forward to. So I said to my missus, right, I'm going to take my holiday, but instead of going anywhere, she loved that idea, instead of going anywhere, I'm just going to do some decorating and see if I still enjoy it, which I did. Still enjoyed it, loved the customers, loved the banter, loved, you know, just talking to them and meeting new people in new places, which is, I think, one of the secrets why a lot of people do like decorating, is because they get to meet new people on a regular basis, and you're in a different place quite often. Well, you are in a different place very often. So I did that, yeah, and with that, with the holiday money, all the money I'd earned in the holidays, I had enough to buy a little van. So I bought myself a little Peugeot Bipper van. Loved it. It was a great little starter van. So 2015, I started back on my own, which was quite nice. Me and my own boss. Then was working. So I did a couple of years on my own, and I think Ryan, my son, youngest son, come to work with me, and we were in a customer's house, and we were talking about the Dulux Decorator Awards. You know, about there's an annual award scheme where you can enter your jobs and win awards. So we were talking about this scheme, and Sue, the customer, said, well, I don't mind if we just resprayed the whole kitchen and painted the whole sort of like kitchen, diner, living area, it's all in one. So she said, well, I don't mind if you put this in. She said, I'll be quite happy for you to enter this if you want. So I sort of bit off the cuff. We said, yeah, all right then. So we went along. Sue had to write a little bit about us and how we, you know, how we were with her. So that was nice. So she wrote quite a nice write-up, well, a very nice write-up about us. Put the entry in. Thought no more about it. Got an invitation to the awards. Anyway, to cut a very long story short, we won the category that we were entered in, which was, I think it was interior between £3,000 and £6,000. I think that was the. And then, if you won a category, you got entered to the grand final for the Decorator of the Year, and we won that too. So that was a really good start to coming back to decorating. And yeah, since then we've just sort of gone from strength to strength. Do a lot of work for Farnham now. We've got our own workshop where we can properly spray kitchens and any sort of furniture. So that's been a real little bonus for us. We got a lovely little workshop just outside Petersfield. Slow down. Just outside Petersfield, and yeah, we just work for. We now concentrate on working for nice people. Sort of. That's all we really want to do. We don't want, like our customers, we don't want any problems. We just want to turn up, get on, do a nice job, and cause no problems to ourselves or the customers. And basically, that's what we've been striving to do. So that is a little bit about us. So if you're looking to use a decorator, you know a little bit about our history. There's far more. So if you want to know anything else, just leave a little note in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer the questions as honestly as I can. Anyway, that's all for now. Take care, and I will speak to you all soon. Thanks a lot.